You ever get into an elevator and suddenly feel like you're in a horror movie? You press the button for the third floor, but instead of ding, ding, it feels like you've just purchased a one-way ticket to the Twilight Zone. Now, imagine that feeling but multiplied by 100. Because in Tokyo, there's a place locals whisper about, a hospital where one elevator doesn't just take you to another floor, it might just take you to the afterlife. Welcome to the story of North Hospital Studio in Tokyo. Once a functioning medical facility, now a husk of broken glass and rusted doors, the place looks like something out of Silent Hill. It sits half hidden by thick trees and mist, cut off from the world like it's keeping secrets. But it's not the decayed hallways or flickering lights that people come to see. No, it's the elevator. The one that, according to local legend, doesn't always follow the rules of physics, or even reality. They say if you ride this elevator alone, especially at night, something strange happens.
Curious how I make these creepy edits? I listed the gear I use in the description. Check out the full affiliate list in the pinned comment.
You press a button, maybe the second floor, maybe the 6th, and the elevator takes you somewhere else entirely. Not up. Not down. Just elsewhere. Some who claim to have tried it say the doors opened to a hallway they didn't recognize. Others said it opened to a floor that shouldn't exist, dimly lit, with flickering fluorescent lights, and the faint sound of voices, like nurses whispering just beyond sight. And then there are the few, very few, who said the doors opened not to a hallway, but to something that felt like the edge of the world, endless fog, the faint smell of incense, and shapes moving slowly in the distance. Figures. Waiting. Back in the late 1990s, a group of university students, filming an urban exploration project, sneaked into the hospital at night.
Whoa, are you still here? Not hidden under the blanket yet? Then hit that like button and share this video with a friend who swears they're not scared until they hear this part. Every click keeps Darkhour Diaries alive, bringing ye terrifying true stories, disturbing encounters, and chillin' mysteries. Ye know, the stuff that keeps ye sleeping with the lights on. Now, back to the nightmare.
They wanted cheap thrills, the kind of footage that looks good on VHS. One of them, let's call him Takuya, decided to try the elevator game everyone joked about. He got in, pressed the button for the 4th floor, and the doors closed. His friends waited outside, filming, laughing. But when the doors opened again, the elevator was empty. No Takuya. At first, they thought he was messing with them, slipping out onto another floor to prank them. But after hours of searching, calling his name, running through the building, he was gone. Police reports later stated that he was never found. The only evidence left was the grainy VHS tape of him stepping inside that elevator, waving, smiling. And then, nothing. Just static. Now, let's pause for a second. Obviously, stories like these can spiral into urban legends. Was Takuya's disappearance real? Or was it just another exaggerated ghost story meant to scare thrill seekers? Skeptics say the building's confusing layout, collapsed staircases, blocked floors, could have easily led to someone getting lost. But believers argue otherwise. They connect this elevator to old Japanese ghost folklore, where doorways, mirrors, and yes, even elevators, can serve as gateways between the living and the dead. Think about it, hospitals already carry heavy energy, Birth, death, pain, relief. If any place could leave behind a doorway to the other side, it would be a hospital. Here's where it gets interesting. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the elevator becomes a symbol. Think about how elevators work. You step inside, press a button, and trust the machine to take you somewhere safe. But what if it doesn't? What if it betrays you? That fear is the same as life itself. We all step into unknown doors every day. New jobs, new relationships, new risks. Sometimes they lead where we expect. Other times, they take us somewhere we're not ready for. The elevator legend reminds us, we're never fully in control. And maybe that's what makes it terrifying. And yet, locals still dare each other to visit. On quiet summer nights, you can sometimes spot teenagers sneaking into the building with flashlights, whispering about the Afterlife elevator. Some ride it and come back laughing. Others refuse to talk about what they saw when the doors opened. One story says a man rode the elevator alone and returned with hair turned white overnight. Another claims the elevator sometimes doesn't have buttons at all, just a panel of glowing symbols no one can read. So, here's my question for you. If you found yourself in that hospital, standing in front of that rusted elevator, mist curling at your feet, the button panel glowing faintly in the dark, would you press it? And if you did, what floor do you think you'd end up on?
Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves a good scare. Every tap and share helps us bring ye more terrifying true stories, disturbing encounters, and chillin' mysteries. Tales designed to keep ye up at night. This is Dark Hour Diaries, where your nightmares find a voice. Arr!